Oh man, I'm gonna beat your brakes off. Oh, why do they keep attacking me? What? What? You're gonna attack me and I have nothing on the board? What is going on? Why are you guys such jerks? Welcome to the channel. My pack cracking family, Clever Magic Trevor here on the Clever Magic Community YouTube channel. And today we're talking about how to survive in EDH in a multiplayer game. It's easy to go one-on-one, you know, because you're just going one-on-one. You just have to focus on the one person. And I apologize for my voice and my look. I have COVID right now, unbelievably. I'm super tired and just zapped, but I really wanted to make a video, and this was on my mind last week, so hopefully I can get through this with minimal issues. Minimal issues. Let's get into it. These are my 5 ways that might help you stay alive. Number 1, and this is probably I mean, I do think this is by far the most important one. Be Switzerland. And what do I mean by that? Be friendly at all to everybody. Don't make waves or be the jerk. A lot of times, you know, in my old play group, and I don't have a play group right now, but usually the guy that was rubbing it in other people's faces, brought the meanest commander, brought the meanest deck, they got picked on first, you know? It was almost like we all united to get the jerk out first, then we'll focus on what's going on. So that's my number 1 rule is, hey, you know what? Make it, if you have 4 people in a commander setting, make it friendly. You know, don't be the person that's going to be going after everybody. Number 2, play a lot of dorks early. You know, I suggest having them in your. I suggest having anything that's going to help you prevent damage to yourself or want other people to attack you. One of the things with commander and multiplayer is when you're attacking somebody, you're often leaving yourself vulnerable to the other people, right? So if you have a bunch of dorks out early and they're gonna just give you that little extra protection where people aren't gonna, they're gonna be like, well, attacking him's not really worth it right now, so maybe we'll just go on. So I suggest getting a board presence to some degree early on. You know, I think that's super important. Number 3, and this one is probably my favorite one, and I found that it works really well. And actually it reminded me because I watched was it Open Boosters the other day, or the Unhinged Magi, that's right, that they put out a top 10 of their favorite cards. And it kind of reminded me of this because often in my decks I will play cards that help everyone. If you get something down there, a lot of times they don't want to kill the person that's helping them out the most, right? So, you know, a few of the cards, and I'm going to put a list of these cards in the description below of some, you know, enchantments and artifacts that help everybody, but a few enchantments that that I've used in the past and maybe suggest. And Fecundity, which is you know, it's an enchantment. Whenever a creature dies, that creature's controller may draw a card. Everybody loves to draw cards, okay? So, for one, if you have a bunch of mana dorks out anyways, and you are able to play, or not mana dorks, but it could be mana dorks, any sort of dorks that are going to help you get some protection, if they end up dying, you're going to get a card anyways. Plus, you're helping other people. So, you know, a lot of times they will not attack somebody that's helping them out. Another one is Heartbeat of Spring, and I know you guys know this card. It got printed in Double Masters again. Whenever a player taps a land for mana, that player adds 1 mana of any type that land produced. So, you know, it's going to basically speed up the game, which is super nice when you have a 4 people commander going on. Another one that I really like is, you know, if you're playing green still, your Rites of Flourishing. And Rites of Flourishing is at the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Each player may play an additional land on each of their turns. Once again, you're speeding up the game. A lot of times, early in the game, this will get people to not attack you because they don't want to get rid of the person that's helping everybody. I mean, there's a bunch of them, you know, Howling Mine, a bunch of cards that affect everybody. Pick the ones that aren't that are a benefit to everybody. That's helping everybody have more fun. You'll be less likely to get attacked. Another one, number 4. Don't complain about being attacked or anything. Don't be the whiner. Everybody always wants to get the whiner out first, right? They don't want to they don't want to get rid of the person that's having fun and allowing them to have fun. They want to be like, oh, you know what? You don't like getting attacked? Well, we're gonna attack you anyways. That's just how it is. It's people will pick on the person that's the whiner. It's as simple as that. I'm not gonna go in depth with it, but don't complain about being attacked or other things. Just kind of brush it off. Be like, oh man, whatever. Don't be the complainer. Last, but definitely not least, make an ally. Make an ally. The less amount of enemies the less amount of enemies you have, the longer you're gonna live, right? I used to put things in there where if somebody else is being attacked, and if I had some sort of instant to help them or whatever, sometimes I would help them out. I would help them out. People feel guilty when somebody else has helped them out to the point that they want to help you later. And the important thing is to get 2 people out so it's mano-y-mano. You got to get down to mano-y-mano, and you got to be one of the last ones to stay in. So I think those 5 tips are going to help you out immensely. And I am curious what else you guys have for EDH that will allow you to stay alive longer. And it might be more fun for the game. But these are my 5 tricks that allow me to get into at least a board state where it's just one-on-one. And this is multiplayer. Obviously, one-on-one, you got to play differently. You're just against one opponent. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Check out the list of friendly cards that I think are friendly cards. And you know what? We'll catch you on the next video.